Hi guys, welcome back. Well, we've just doing a roast chicken dinner today, and I've just done a video on how to do the roast chicken, and this is the stock that I've got left. Now I'm going to be using this to make my gravy, so we're just going to go ahead and pour this lovely chicken juice stock, and we will use it to make our gravy. Because when I was doing the chicken, I'd already put some butter, so I'm only going to be using 1 tablespoon of butter rather than 2 tablespoons. Because you would put, if you wasn't going to use the stock and you've already got chicken, you've already put butter in your chicken stock, then you would go ahead and put 2 tablespoons of flour. You would put the same amount of flour to the butter. We're going to go ahead and melt this 1 tablespoon of butter. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour, and then we will flavour it with our stock. I've also got some chicken stock. I had boiled my chicken first of all, so I've also got chicken stock as well as the juice from the chicken after I cooked it. So we go ahead and cook it now. So as our butter begins to melt, we shall put in our 2 tablespoons of flour, and we just want to cook this with the butter. So just keep stirring it up until it starts to change colour. You'll need to cook it for a couple of minutes like this. So after a couple of minutes of keep stirring it up, stir frying your butter and flour it together, I don't know if you can see it, it's now changed colour. At this stage now we're going to add in a little bit of stock, cold, it has to be cold, and continue mixing it up. At this stage now I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken stock with all that flavouring. Go ahead on a low heat and keep on mixing it up, stirring at all time until it becomes nice and smooth. And we're going to need more stock, so I'm just going to go ahead and add more stock into it. I have more if I need to. So we're just going to just slowly mix this up so you don't get no lumps. Honestly, look at that. It's already looking delicious. You want to turn it down on a low heat though, and you want to cook it for minutes, 5-10 minutes, and that will reduce the stock, reduce that fluid, and it will become a thick gravy. And keep cooking that. I think I'm going to add a bit more chicken stock into mine. So you just add in as much or as little as you want, depending on how thick you want your gravy. But you want to cook it for a good 5 to 10 minutes so that all that flavour infuses all together. But making your own gravy, it's the best. You can do the same if you're doing beef or lamb. Use the leftover juice from once you cook your meat and make it. You just add in flour and butter. If you wasn't going to use any of the stock that you've cooked your meat, then it would be exactly the same amount of butter, the same amount of flour. So if you use 2 tablespoons of flour, you would add 2 tablespoons of butter, and then you would just add in vegetable stock or meat stock and flavour it that way. You can add in, you know, like I've got oregano in mine. You can add rosemary, you can add bay leaves, whatever you like. Okay, so I've been cooking it away for just over 5 minutes now. As you can see, it will thicken up as well as it sits, but this is good enough for me. So delicious. And so here we are, our lovely homemade thick chicken gravy. I've already tasted it, it tastes delicious. Now today I'm making a roast chicken dinner, so I have got a video on how to do the chicken, the potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, sage and onion, the lot. And I will be adding that all together. So the chicken stock, this is how it is. Delicious. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care, guys.